Hey, in this short video, I'd like to show off something that I was working on over the last week or so. It's called GPTinker, and it's basically an AI junior developer that's here to help you to work on your existing programming projects. I can tell you what GPTinker is, but maybe it will be better if I show it to you. So this is the interface. It's pretty bare bones. I have some options here. So here I have a description of my application. I'm telling it that it's a Next.js application. It's written in TypeScript and so on. And then I also have a path to the code on my local machine. And by the way, I've put the path of this specific application as it's running. So if we make any changes to this app, you'll see it immediately as the code reloads. Okay, so let's start with something simple. What's the current Next.js version? By the way, GPT-4 sometimes likes to respond pretty slowly, so I will skip like any very long waiting for the assistant response. Okay, so it read the package.json file, which, as you can see, here's the result of that. So it read it, and it responded that this is the version. And I know that this is correct. So let's go a little further. Update next to latest version and tell me which one it was. So now the bot will execute a command to update next to the latest version, which it does here. And now it checks which version is in the package.json. And yeah, the latest version installed is 13.3, which is cool. Okay. Tell me how the routing works in this app. Okay, so first it lists all the files and directories in this project to see the routing structure. Then it also reads some other files like document and index in the pages directory to basically get a hang of how the routing works. And let's see what will be the result. By the way, this is not planned, like I never ran this particular prompt, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, and here we have the result. It took a while because the response was pretty big. So yeah, it's a typical Next.js application with the structure. The routing consists of the following components. Let's ask a follow-up question. Are there any API routes? I know there is one. So let's see if it can tell us this. And yeah, it correctly identified that there's the API/ask route. And yeah, there is one API route. It accepts post requests and blah, blah. Yeah, everything is here as it should. Okay, but this is still kind of easy stuff. We're just asking questions. So let's try something different. Update the colors of the headings on the index page to something more colorful and vibrant. Yeah, so the index page is the page that we are right now, and these are the headings that I'm talking about. So what we need from the bot is to find the index file, which it just did, then read its contents, which we have right here, and then make necessary changes. So let's see how it does. And we have our result. So there you go. We have some colorful headings over here. I have updated the heading colors. Task completed. So there we go. That was a pretty simple change though. So if we go to the index page here, what the bot did is basically update these two classes to something else, which is, well, it's trivial, right? Let's be straight. But let's try something a little harder, something that would actually take non-trivial amount of work. Let's try some refactoring. So in the description component, we have a text area, and I'm using Tailwind here, so we have a lot of CSS classes to style it. And then for the prompt component, I'm using the exact same text area here with the exact same styling. So basically this text area here and also this text area here is the same thing. So I'd like to refactor this so that we don't have duplicated code. So let's actually ask GPTinker to do that for us. So refactor the text areas in the prompt and description components to a separate text area component and utilize it in these two components. Retain this styling. Okay, so this prompt is a little more complex, and let's see how it does. It will actually require it to read 2 or 3 separate files, update these files, read 2 separate files, create a new file with a new component, and then update those 2 files so they utilize the newly created component. So let's see. It already read the prompt component and description component, so it knows what should be done. So here's this text area in the prompt. Here's the text area in the description component. And now it already wrote a new text area component. Let's see. So it created src components text area, which is good. Okay, here's the new file. And as we can see, it contains the code that we wanted. So now we need to update these 2 components. So let's see. Will it succeed? Let's wait and see. Okay, prompt component was updated here. And now let's wait for the description component. And description component was updated as well. I have refactored the text area in both components to use the new text area component with existing styling. Task completed. And as you can see, nothing is changed in the app, even though it uses these components, which means it works. We have new changes here that actually work. So here's the change. If you're interested, so this is the code that was removed. This is the code that was added here. Same for the prompt. Again, stellar job. 10 out of 10. So yeah, this is GPTinker. This is just a pet project that I did over the last week, like during the evenings. So it's pretty basic, but it showcases that these language models are actually pretty powerful. And I'm very interested in what are the limits of this technology. So let me know what you think, and see you in the next video. Bye.